Good morning, Team MG. We are with you today with another amazing video on people having issues with preschool. Here I have a Rocky. It's a male Rocky. Just came in training yesterday, so we're just starting with it. And whenever I hear that there's trouble with preschool, the only trouble that could be is that the horse is so domesticated that you get it to a place. Preschool is just moving the horse around naked, not having a hold of it, just seeing where it's at. Preschool is designed to let you know a little bit about your horse. So a horse like this, when I go to push him and I start with the flag stick, and I'm just pushing him over these obstacles. Okay, so I didn't know if he was gonna have an issue with this. Preschool is his first time. What preschool is designed to do is to tell you how domesticated or aggressive or forward your horse is. If you're having issues with preschool, then what you must be telling me is that when you show that horse the flag, it would rather come towards you or try to run at you than go over the tarp. If that's the case, then the second I show a flag stick to a horse, and basically a flag stick is an empty threat or promise, if that doesn't work, the next thing that I'm going to be doing is looking to get a lash whip and make the sound with that, and then from here I can reach out and touch them. The reason that that's important, and if I was to do that, I'd reach out and touch them on the back legs. The reason I do that is if a horse shut down and tried to run me over or said, hey, I don't respect your flag stick enough, I would rather run you and the flag stick over than go over this tarp. Notice when we're doing preschool and we're putting these tarps out, we'll get like a 20-foot tarp and we'll cut it in 2-foot sections. There's no horse alive that is physically apt that can't get over that tarp. So whenever I'm doing preschool, and the reason I'm doing preschool is to let me know about that horse. If that horse comes up to the tarp and says, I'd rather kill you than run over that tarp, that lets me know how domesticated and coddled they are and how they have no respect of people. If it was a wild Mustang, I've never had a wild Mustang, undomesticated horse, frothing at the mouth, terrified of people, not jump over that. But I've had plenty of horses that have been bottle fed and raised by hand and really gentled down, that they have no fear, no respect of people, but they fear the outside world. Well, that can be just as dangerous as having an undomesticated horse, because when they don't fear anything that has to do with people, but they fear everything else, that means they're always going to come your way. So that's the whole point of preschool. So if you're having an issue with it, just take it to that level that's going to make the horse push off. Basically, this is the same conversation that you would be having if you were having this, if two horses were having a conversation. If two horses were having a conversation, they would figure out who's going to move first. So if you're doing preschool, make sure that you're willing to take it one step further than that horse, so that horse is willing to go over this obstacle. That's not even really an obstacle, it's literally one step. So if you're having troubleshooting with your preschool, the horse just doesn't respect you enough, and we need to add a little bit more pressure until it's willing to go over. This will be the first step in you gaining respect to that horse, and the first step of you moving their feet, which is really what we want to see, because in the animal kingdom, whoever moves their feet is the loser. Whoever stands their ground, whoever is the one chasing, that is the leader. So that's what we want you to do, and that's why we call this preschool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.